Hello everyone and welcome back to a new video. Rob here, going to be doing some more ranked double battles today, VGC style, so we'll get straight into it. No to there. Going to be using the same team as yesterday still. Oh, up to the Ultra Ball tier now, so slowly getting close to the Master Ball again. 20 battle points, always useful. Need those nature mints. So yeah, pick this team. Oh wait, no, I am using a slightly different team actually. I'm not bringing Dragapult and I'm bringing Darmanitan. And I've also put my life orb onto Obstagoon as well, so it can deal a little bit more damage. I wasn't finding that with the Dragapult, I wasn't really considering bringing it to any of the matches I did yesterday or before that, so I figured I'd maybe put Darmanitan back on and see how that works, because it's also very quick as well with Choice Scarf. Hopefully we can do well again today and hopefully get lots of wins. That would be good, because I would love to reach that Master Ball tier again. Been working on a Galar only Pokemon team as well, ready for the new tournament that's coming up. Hopefully we'll be able to use all the G-Max forms of existing and new Pokemon, because I'd really love to use Gigantamax Duraludon, even though it's not extremely useful and its max move isn't very useful. I think it looks cool. I like it. So fingers crossed I'll be able to use it. So still searching for an opponent. We'll find one soon. Oh, there we go. Speaking of which. Right, got battle against Hermes, rank 10. What was that? Hermes? So, I see the little Ice Cube Pokemon. Also see Whimsicott and Grimmsnarl. So I also see the Salazzle. And that is faster than Raichu, which means if it does carry Fake Out, it will be able to move before my own Fake Out user. So I need to bear that in mind. I'm going to bring Raichu and Gyarados as leads. Obstagoon, is that useful here? Rotom, don't think I'm going to be bringing Rotom this game. Darmanitan. Now, if I'm going to bring Obstagoon and Duraludon, I think it's Duraludon. I've been watching other YouTubers who do lots of battles, and everyone seems to pronounce it differently. But yeah, there's always mix up with Pokemon names when they first come out. People don't know how to pronounce them. Even still, to this day, some people don't know how to pronounce certain Pokemon names, including myself. So he hasn't picked his team yet. He's got 20 seconds still, so no rush. Oops, so he's picked his team. Let's get this battle started. Oh, that's a pretty cool trainer card. It's different. I like that. Ooh, very snazzy outfit as well. So, Dragapult and Grimmsnarl. Okay. That's cool. Right, so I think I'm going to Fake Out onto the Grimmsnarl. And I'm going to Dynamax Airstream into the Dragapult. At a +1 speed, I will be faster than it. So there is that, because this is Jolly Gyarados. So, I mean, there might not even be a Jolly or timid Dragapult. So I have to remember that. So here comes my Dynamax going straight into it. So there's the Dynamax Gyarados. Alright, let's see what happens this turn. Do I get my Fake Out going? Yep, so there's my Fake Out onto the Grimmsnarl, so no screams or anything for Grimmsnarl. Phantos Form. Oh no, that's irritating, because my Max Airstream will now miss. Yeah. Okay, I didn't consider that. I did not consider that. Right, that's frustrating, but that is how it goes. Right, so on that note, I'm actually gonna put a Nuzzle onto the Dragapult, and I'm gonna go for a Max Geyser onto the Grimmsnarl? Yeah, onto the Grimmsnarl, I think. I expect it to go for a Reflect or something, though. Yeah, so there's the Reflect. No worries. Bit of a not a great first turn move for me. Does a fair chunk of damage still. So there's my Nuzzle. It's going to paralyse it. Always useful. No Lumberry or anything. Here's my Max Airstream. Oh, that's got to be a crit, surely, to take out the Grimmsnarl. Yeah, it's a crit. Okay, so got a bit of redemption on the second turn. So looking pretty solid right now. Unfortunately, he does have that Reflect up. But I do get a Moxie boost, so, you know, I'm getting closer to neutral power right now. So he won't be getting the light screen up, which is nice. So here comes, what's that? Dub wall. Right, and I think I'm gonna, well, I think I'm just gonna paralyze it as well, to be honest. And I think I'll just go for a Max Airstream into the Dragapult. So there's the Nuzzle. Just being irritating with the Nuzzle and spreading around some paralysis. Why not? There's my Max Airstream. Is that a crit or is that just really frail? That's got to be a crit, surely. Not a crit? No, it's not a crit. It's just extremely frail. Cool. It's good for me. So for the next turn, I'm definitely going to go for a Max Geyser so I can get the rain up. So it goes for a Cotton Guard. It's going to boost its defense a lot. Yeah. Okay. Why was that leftovers, I assume? Yeah. It's paralysed though, so don't have to worry. Oh no, my Dynamax is going to win, isn't it? Because I missed a turn. So I won't be able to get the rain up. It's not a problem. So there's the Salazzle. Most likely is going to go for a Fake Out of some sort, I would imagine. Could protect, because it might. I'm just going to go for a Nuzzle, I think. Why not? And I'm going to go for a Waterfall into that slot as well. So it doesn't go for a Fake Out. Interesting. So there's a Nuzzle. Paralyse it. Actually, I probably should have just gone for a Thunderbolt to get some more damage off on it. It's a very frail Pokemon though, so it didn't matter. And it was a crit. Then maybe it did matter. Okay, so I've got very lucky this turn. Because I'm only holding a Lumberry. I'm not holding any crit inducing item or anything like that. Right, so this Dubwool is very defensive right now, but not on the special side. So, yeah, just go for a Waterfall, I suppose. Waterfall and Thunderbolt. Oh, I forgot he hasn't Dynamaxed yet. So he's actually Dynamaxing his sheep. Cool, interesting. Why not, I suppose? Why not? Interested to see how much a Waterfall will do though. So Thunderbolt still does a fair chunk. Waterfall does nothing. Oh my god. So it goes for a Max Airstream. Okay. Onto the right tube. Probably not the best idea. But I suppose doesn't have to worry about Gyarados. What's that? Leftovers, yeah. Sorry. I was going to say it doesn't have weakness policy. So yeah, just go for Thunderbolt and Waterfall again, I suppose. Maybe get Power Flinch. Even with Max Airstream, it's never going to be able to outspeed whilst being paralysed. I don't think it's a very quick Pokemon. Can't believe how little to no damage that does. So let's just go for a Max Knuckle now. Onto the right shoe. So it's obviously not a very strong Pokemon because it's not doing a lot of damage at all. But what do you expect from sheep? But if you like sheep, you like Dubwool, go for it. Try and make it work. Why not? So there's the Thunderbolt. Still going to live though because Waterfall does no damage whatsoever. and he got paralysed. Right, so its Dynamax is going to end now, so this will probably be the last turn. I can't imagine it will survive the next one. So Thunderbolt and Waterfall, it's pretty much going to be game, I would imagine. It might even cancel the battle, I would be surprised. So communication was interrupted. Did my internet disconnect? Nope, so he disconnected, okay. So he decided not to finish that and just disconnected. No, I don't want to see his team, thank you. So yep, let's continue battling. On to the next trainer. I'm going to try aim for 3 battles this video. Hopefully, trainer's been found. I'm not sure if 3 would get me to Master Ball rank though, I don't think it would. So what we got here, Togekiss, Gastrodon, Gyarados, Dragavolt, Whimsicott and Duraludon. Interesting and scary team. So I'm going to lead with Raichu and Gyarados, I think. Obstagoon, could that be useful here? Could be fairly useful. Rotom hits Gastrodon, but so does Gyarados. Apart from that, it doesn't really do a lot, so I'm not going to bring Rotom. Obstagoon is just good anyway. Actually, I could lead... if that's Intimidate Gyarados, do I want to lead with my own Gyarados? Might be better off leading with Obstagoon. But then if he's got the Togekiss... No, I think I'm going to bring Obstagoon in the back. Along with Duraludon, I think I'll go with that, okay? Yep, so opponent's picked his 4. I mean, it might even be Moxie Gyarados. I'm hoping he doesn't lead with the Gyarados, so... I don't want to see the Gyarados lead. If that can be possible. Because otherwise, Obstagoon with Raichu would have been the better play, but... So, Dragavolt and Whimsicott, okay. That's alright. I've also just learned that Dragavolt does learn Aerial Ace, and it does stack with Hustle. So it does have access to a Max Airstream, which is really neat. So I'm just going to fake out into the Whimsicott, and I'm also going to Dynamax Max Airstream into the Whimsicott, because I'm not worried about the Dragazolt, because I do have my Lightning Rod ability, so electrical type moves will be redirected. So here comes my Dynamax, nice and early. With this sort of lead setup though, I seem to Dynamax very early. I never ever see myself much reason to not Dynamax the Gyarados in situations like this. I do want to use a Dragavolt. Zolt. It's a Z, isn't it? So it does go for the Protect. No problem. Oh, so they double protects. Okay. Interesting. So no fake out. But I will get my Max Airstream up. Still does a lot of damage even from protect. Oh, it was a crit though, to be fair. But I do get an attack boost, so there is that. Right, so for this next turn, I'm actually just going to Thunderbolt into the Dragavolt. And I'm just going to Max Airstream again onto the Whimsicott, because it's probably going to go for a Tailwind, and I'd like to get another speed boost up in case. So here comes a Dynamax, that's from the Dragavolt. No one's going to Dynamax Whimsicott, surely. No. Right, so I'm not fearing this. Although it could have Max Rockfall. But most of them don't carry Max Rockfall. So we shall see. There's the Tailwind as expected. So Raichu's still faster. Gets a little bit of chip damage, not a lot. So it does go for the Max Lighting. Unfortunately for him, he's forgotten Raichu's Lightning Rod. Not a problem for me though. I am going to get a KO, and I'm going to get another Max Airstream up off the Whimsicott. So it's going to give me an attack boost as well as another speed boost. So even if he does bring in his Gyarados now, I will only be at neutral damage output, which isn't too bad. That won't be too bad. So there we go. Who's he going to bring? Although it might be worth going for a max airstream. So it's got the Gastrodon. Okay, so that's not a problem because I'm just going to go for a max overgrowth into that. And I'm going to protect. Wait, do I want to protect with Raichu? No, I'm not going to protect with Raichu. I'm just going to go for a Thunderbolt onto the Dragazult. Just gets a little bit of chip damage and then go for a max overgrowth there. Oh, so he just cancelled the battle. Okay. Very quick one, but fair enough. Maybe he didn't think he'd be able to come back from that. Happens. Cool. I personally don't think I would have given up right then, but, you know, up to my opponent. So I got a mushroom there. Not sure I really need that. So continue battling. Let's do another one. Might even be able to get 4 this video. Ooh, so if I win one more, I think I may get to the Master Ball tier. But we have to see. So my win to loss ratio is picking up a little bit now. Not looking too bad. Yeah, getting close to that Master Ball tier, so I'm happy with that. I didn't think I'd get back to it very quickly, but here we are. Doing all right now. Could change the music actually. Where's Marnie? Yeah, let's go with Marnie, I think. Mix it up a little bit. Probably bad luck though, I'm probably going to lose now. So, trainer's been found. Let's see what my opponent is bringing. Against P rank 10. So, Gyarados, Excadrill, Weezing, the Fox thing, I can't remember its name, Hydreigon and Gastrodon. Okay, so I feel like I want to lead Raichu and Obstagoon here. And in the back, Rotom. Could bring Rotom. Although I feel like I want Gyarados more. So I think I'm going to bring Gyarados. As well as... Could still bring Rotom for the Excadrill. I don't want to bring it just for an Excadrill though. No, I think I'm going to bring... I could bring it, I suppose. Dralodon or Excadrill, I want... No, Dralodon or Rotom, I'm thinking. It's just trying to decide which one I feel like would be better. I think I'm going to bring Rotom. Yeah, let's bring Rotom. Okie dokie. Let's go with that. So let's see what P leads. It's a cool looking trainer card as well by my opponent. So let's have a look. Weezing and what's that? Fievel? So I've got Raichu and Obstagoon. So I've got to watch out for the Weezing because that is a fairy. Oh, it's got Misty Surge as well. Interesting. So that does stop Paras. Got to remember that. And it's got Seed as well. Boosts its special defense. Right, so I'm actually going to fake out the Weezing. And I'm going to go for a close combat straight onto the Fievel. Because it is pretty frail, I think. But with a fake out, I don't need to be fearing the Weezing this turn. Look at the colours of Obstagoon. Such a... at first I didn't like the colouring of it, but it's really grown on me now and I really like it now. So that's the fake out. Does land. That's good. Decent bit of damage. So there's a thief from the Raichu. Oh, so it does steal my focus. That's actually interesting. A little bit gimmicky, I feel, but it did survive because of that. Not sure that's worth doing, no, personally. But just my opinion. Right. So I think now I'm gonna Thunderbolt into the Fievel And I'm going to withdraw Obstagoon. We don't want to bring out, though. Actually, I think I'm just going to obstruct here with the Obstagoon and see what he brings out next. So there's the obstruct. Let's go for the thief, but I'm not going to get that. Let's get severely defense drop. How did that move before my Raichu? It's not that fast, is it? Must be. Okay, so there's a strange steam onto the Obstagoon. So Raichu didn't take any damage this turn. That's nice. So let's see what my opponent brings out. So he brings out the Excadrill. And it is Mold Breaker. Okay. Right. So Raichu can't touch Excadrill. Full stop. But I feel like I'm just going to protect that turn. And I'm going to go into Gyarados, I think. So let's do that. I expect he's going to attack the Obstagoon slot again with Weezing. And probably go for a high horsepower onto Raichu. Or maybe even an Earthquake, but I wouldn't have thought so. Could also possibly Dynamax. Got to take that into consideration as well. So there's my Gyarados. One of those rare times where Intimidate would have been more useful than Moxie, but not to worry. So that is the Dynamax Excadrill. Very scary. It's probably going to take out my Raichu this turn as well. So maybe I should have just attacked, but not a problem. So let's protect from Raichu. It will die if it goes for a Max Quake though. Max Rockfall. Oh god. Ah, what a play. Okay, so my opponent either read me or got very lucky. But yeah. That's Gyarados gone. Damn. Right, I wasn't quite expecting that. So it's a little bit of a bummer. Right, so now I am going to... I'm going to bring out Obstagoon. Got to try to decide what to do now. So that was not a good turn for me. But I'm going to... Thunderbolt. Weezing. And I'm going to Dynamax... Max Knuckle the Excadrill because I should be faster. So here we go. This is kind of my only choice now because I don't really... I mean, I could Dynamax Rotom, but I'd rather not. So here comes the Dynamax Obstagoon. I mean, I could have done Rotom, I suppose. It does only neutral to ground type moves, but Obstagoon does have that Max Knuckle. So there's the Thunderbolt. Does a fair chunk. Here's my Max Knuckle. Could be a Focus Sash Excadrill, to be honest. Doesn't do a lot of damage, to be honest. I was hoping for more damage than that, but... Alright, so let's see what my opponent goes for. So there's the Max Quake. That's going to be onto Raichu, surely. Yeah. So that's going to be Raichu gone. Alright, so special defense increased. So not looking very good for me right now. But I hope Obstagoon can live that. So Obstagoon does live that. Okay. That's quite nice. And it gives me a little bit of hope. So I have got my Rotom. So I'm going to need to hope Rotom can take out the Weezing with a Thunderbolt. Now, I think it should do. And I'm just still going to go for a Max Knuckle onto the Excadrill. He could go for the Max Guard, though. But I'm not sure he will. Or doesn't carry the Max Guard. But we shall see what my opponent decides to do. So there's my Max Knuckle. Does take it out. Nice. So if I could take out the wheezing, I should be pretty solid right now. And Raichu did a fair chunk of damage to the wheezing. And that Raichu... Rotom has better special attack and it's fully invested. So the Thunderbolt should take the wheezing out. I hope. Nope, not even close. Oh, it's got Berry as well. God. Oh, man. Right, okay, so that's not good. Also, it attacks the Rotom. Okay, so that play... Well, it does poison me, but I think I prefer that, actually. Yeah, I think I prefer that. I think I've got one turn left of Dynamax as well. So it depends what his last Pokemon is, really. We'll have to see. Oh, that done a lot of damage. So is that the Misty Terrain gone? Yeah. Right, so the Misty Terrain's gone. Not that it particularly matters all too much. So his last Pokemon is the Hydreigon. Right, so I'm going to Thunderbolt onto the Weezing, and I'm going to Max Knuckle onto the Hydreigon because I feel like that's best play. Ah, it's Scarfed. Damn. Right, so the Hydreigon is Scarfed, and that's unfortunate. Oh no, it's faster, isn't it? It's 98 base speed. Not a problem. Not a problem. That was a good match. Very enjoyable. Weezing's a bit of a tricky beast, isn't he? So, good battle by my opponent. Maybe if I had Duraludon, that would have been better, but not to worry. It's a good battle. Good job to P. Right, so I think I can squeeze one more in here. So I'm going to do one more battle for this video. Yep, continue battling. We'll do one more. Yep, so I lost a little bit of points. Maybe if I can win one. I told you, switching the music's bad luck. Oh, too late to switch it back. Right, okay, so we see Joker, rank 10. If I don't see a Mr. Mime, I'm going to be disappointed. So there's no Mr. Mime, but there is all 3 starter Pokemon. Ah, cool. I like that. So I'm going to leave with Raichu and Gyarados here. Duraludon looks solid in the back. Domaniton. See, I'm having the same problem that I had with Domaniton I had with Dragapult. I just don't feel like it's ever an option to bring. But I mean, he's super against most of those. So I could bring it back. I just don't feel like it's worth bringing over Obstagoon or Rotom. Rotom... I think I'm going to bring Obstagoon. Yeah, I'm going to bring Obstagoon. He's pretty solid. So he has chose his team as well. I'm disappointed I didn't see the Mr. Mime or the Mr. Rhyme though, as he is named Joker, but right, let's see what Joker leads. So let's have a look. Grimmsnarl and Dragapult. Okay, that's alright. Now I've got to remember the Phantom Falls last time from the Dragapult. So on that note, I'm gonna double into the Grimmsnarl with Fake Out and a Max Airstream. So then the next turn I will be able to outspeed it unless it's Choice Scarfed, which I find unlikely. Don't need to fear any sort of Thunderbolt from it because of Raichu. I don't think I've seen this stadium before actually. What's this? The Dragon Stadium this is. Cool. So let's say, oh right, so all the stadiums are based on the gym leaders. Just randomly picked, I assume. So there's the Fake Out, no screens from Grimmsnarl this turn. That's a fair amount of damage for a Fake Out. So it does go for the Thunderbolt actually. But I do have the Lightning Rod, so fully protected there. Ooh, almost takes it out, but not quite. It's not a problem. I'll take it out the next turn. I can get a Moxie boost as well. Right, so this turn I'm just going to nuzzle onto the Dragapult. And I'm going to go for a Max Airstream again. Do I want to go for another Max Airstream? Do I need to go for... No, I'm going to set up the Rain, I think, actually. That's probably better. So it does go for a Reflect. I love Grimmsnarl, but I don't like the way it's used, like, as a support Pokemon like that. I was hoping for something that's going to, you know, just destroy with damage, but fortunately that's not the case. I'm not sure Gigantamax Grimmsnarl is going to change that much, to be honest. Unfortunately. Could be wrong. Right, so it's now raining. And I do get a Moxie boost. And the Dragapult is paralysed. Oh, that's unfortunate for my opponent, but it's good for me. I'm excited for the G-Max forms of the starters as well. Especially Rillaboom. I really like Rillaboom. So I'm going to go for a Thunderbolt into the Inteleon. Inteleon. Can't say it. And I'm going to go for a Max Airstream onto the Dragapult. Just get up another speed boost. Why not? So it goes for a Protect. Fair enough. I love how its G-Max form has a gun as well. It's not very kid-friendly, but, you know, doesn't affect me. So there's the Max Airstream. Does take it out. You're going to get another Moxie boost there. And a speed boost. Cool. It's a good couple of turns for me. So let's see what his last Pokemon is. Rillaboom, nice. Right, so I should probably be able to finish. Oh no, I won't be able to finish it because my Dynamax ended. So Bounce is going to be a 2-turn move, unfortunately. But go for it anyway. Could also have the Protect, so we could play the Protect Bounce game. But he is going to Dynamax, so I assume the Rillaboom, possibly. Seems like a better candidate for Dynamaxing. Yeah, so it is the Rillaboom. So let's have a look what he's going to do with that. So it's Raichu's Thunderbolt. Should take it out. Oh, it's got Focus Sash, so almost take it out. I mean, we would have done if it didn't have the Focus Sash. There's my Bounce. So Gyarados is hidden in the air this turn. Soak from the Inteleon. Gyarados avoids it. And a Max Overgrowth. Oh, what an unfortunate turn for my opponent. Okay, so I'm just going to go for a Nuzzle onto that slot. Why not? It's a cool strategy. It's a cool strategy, but I don't think you're going to really make that work, ever. Should have saw that coming, though, really. So there's the Bounce. Does a good chunk of damage. No para, unfortunately. Max Quake from the Rillaboom. I will live that with my Sash, though. My turn for a Sash. Cool. So it does get special defense boost. I'm going to attack the other way around this turn, actually. Not that it's going to make much difference, but yeah, let's go with that. So he does try the double Protect, but does not get it. A little bit of a Nuzzle there. Takes it out. Cool. And my Waterfall onto the Rillaboom. Does a fair chunk of damage, to be fair. Max Quake from the Rillaboom. I think I would have gone for the Max Overgrowth just to get the recovery up, because Gyarados can't benefit from it, but I suppose maybe the special defense boost would be better. So the rain has now stopped, no problem. And I'm going to bring in Obstagoon. There we are. Oh, those reds look cool together. I like that. That looks pretty neat. Well, it's more of a pinkish red. I don't know. So let's go for a knockoff. See what item it's holding in. Knockoff and a waterfall. So it does just cancel the battle. Fair enough. Cool. So 4 battles this video. Won 3 of them. Really pleased with that. Don't think that will put us to Master Ball rank though. So we're going to quit battling for now. I'm going to see if I can update my rank quickly. And see if we hit the Master Ball. If it will let me, I'm not sure. So almost, but not quite. Okay, so hopefully next video we'll be able to hit the Master Ball rank. If you have watched the video and you've enjoyed it, I appreciate that. Please feel free to like, subscribe to the channel, share it with friends. I appreciate you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Rob out.